Hello and welcome to African R6 League. We are joined by both Team Titan and Momento Mori, as they will be heading to Villa in the first matchup of the day that is being casted. This should be a good one, as we know Titan, a very established team in South African esports as well. Momento Mori, got a few players here that I can recognize. I've ranked with them a few times. Momento Mori, these guys definitely have a bit of a name behind themselves, and it should be a good matchup. Let's just see if both players are ready. Okay, and let's head into it. So we go to Villa. This should be quite an entertaining matchup. Momento Mori will be starting on defense. Definitely a bigger advantage, especially on Villa, such a defender-sided map. We know both Aviator Games Room as well as Trophy Stature and sometimes even Kitchen can all be defensible. It's not like you are really at a back foot where you have a site that you have to rotate to when you start winning a lot in a row and you have to kind of make up for it. But Stature will be the first ban, quite common. I mean, we know Aviator Games Room as well as Trophy Stature both have those long hard walls that basically need to be breached if you want to get onto site, maybe get some leverage onto the site to get the plant down. But Thatcher will definitely swing towards the defenders and help them in their efforts as well. A Jackal ban, probably more just a default ban. Your team's quite kind of used to not playing against a Jackal because it's such an annoying operator. So I can see the logic behind the Jackal ban, but still kind of a weird one, especially in this high level of players. The first defender ban will be coming out, which will actually be a no ban. That is quite peculiar. I don't think I've ever seen a no ban, as looks like players are starting to leave, and it looks like we will have to have a rehost. Okay, finally back as Titan Gaming will be facing off against Momento Mori, as previously said. It is Villa. We accidentally had a technical issue earlier where Titan Gaming was actually accidentally starting on attack, but they will be starting on defense this time. As as we said, Villa definitely a defender-sided map. It should aid Titan Gaming heading into this, as see if the bans turn out to be the same or not, as Thatcher will be the first ban. That is what we saw last time, so I'm not too surprised. Hopefully we should see a Jackal ban as well, as that was the previous ban lineup. And actually a Monty ban coming out from Momento Mori, probably realizing well, actually, that's kind of strange because they're all starting on attack, so why ban out something that, especially on Villa, is such a useful operator? I mean, Montaigne, he really can be used to just push in those doorways, face check everything, and just completely push through an angle ruthlessly. As a pulse ban coming out, that's probably to counter pulse play from down below, especially in Aviator Games Room. We see pulse being so prevalent, just playing down below in kitchen, just holding with the cardiac sensor, C4ing from down below, and players are entering through either kitchen, bathroom, or closet, and that should definitely sway things a bit to the attacking side, especially when attacking that bomb side, as a mirror ban will be the last one, quite a default one. I mean, most teams these days are used to not playing with the mirror, just it's banned so much, and especially ranked and, well, pro play, as we see it banned here today. As heading into it now, Titan Gaming will be starting on defense. Just need the screen to be picked up here by my recording software. Let's see if this does. I hope it does. Otherwise, I'll have to switch back to the Tron intermission screen with the smallest screen. This is a bit of a yikes. Sorry about this. But while I fix the technical issues in the background, Team Titan, they will be heading to Aviator Games Room as their primary bomb site. Quite a default setup. I mean, we see the Mozzie being brought as well as a Tachanka. It's a bit of a yikes. I hope that wasn't an accidental pick, but why not? I'm one for new strats. If they can make this work, Tachanka, why not? Okay, I will have to switch back to the intermission screen for the time being. My recording software isn't actually picking up the main game at the moment. I'm sorry about that. I'll see what I can do in the background to quickly fix that. Okay, I'm sorry, for the time being, I'm gonna have to be sticking with the small screen. I can't actually switch to my different scene. Something's whacked out with the game capture at the moment. So, sorry that we have to settle with this. I will fix it in a later round. But getting into this now, quite a default setup coming out from the defenders. I mean, aside from the Tachanka, everything seems normal. You have the Bandit, you have the Vigil to roam around a bit, you have Obsi on the Jaeger playing 90. Thus far, it's looking quite normal, but then you see the Tachanka turret and you think, what the hell are these players doing? This is a pro tournament. You can't play a stagnant operator in this type of player. Skippy already starting to push onto main stairs, looking to catch any defenders roaming out to just not checking their backs maybe, as they look to take full bottom floor control now, and we see they actually have done this, as no real roamers on the side of Titan Gaming, as Dandaman on the Zofia, aided by the Jackal of Mars, already pushing to statuary, as pings coming out from down below. That's the IQ of Enjoy shooting out from down below, just getting a bit of damage onto, I believe that is the Vigil, probably scanning him with the the electronic scanner of the IQ, as Mars and Dandaman, they've already taken control of 90 as well as landing on top of stairs. This is looking like a complete lockout, and, well, Dandaman on the Zofia, he spots the Jaeger completely unaware of the Zofia's position. It looks like they just aren't holding the flanks at the moment. Yes, they're playing aggressive into study at the moment, but with your flanks completely being held by the Zofia and Mars already on landing, this is looking like a complete lockout for the attackers. Are starting to spray in. The smoke swings wide with the Vigil smokes wide with the K1A as he gets the kill, but Danderman refrags with the kill onto Obsi. That's the Jaeger gone. Now in a 4-on-4 with complete map control on the side of Momento Mori. It's not looking good for the attackers as Smucky on the Vigil, he gets dropped by a crossfire, being held from both office as well as the landing area. Great crossfire being set up as Danderman already pushing into office, and all the players starting to drop. Dire left last alive, and a complete collapse coming out from Momento Mori after taking almost complete map control. And really what that came down to is, I don't know if it was the Tachanka pick, maybe throwing them off, but they didn't have any real roam presence. It seemed like they set up for a site hold and just completely ignored any roam presence. But when you do that, you have to keep in mind that you still have to have some sort of delay operators. Yes, they had the Mozzie and they had the Bandit, but maybe bring a Smoke, maybe a Mute, maybe a Goyo, maybe a Maestro, anything that can really waste the time off the attackers, because you can give map control away to the attackers, but then still you need to make it so they can't collapse, as we saw them just completely collapse onto site and get 3 kills within the span of 5 seconds. At the moment, I'm seeing Team Titan just not really playing as a team. I don't know what to say about it. Honestly, they need to shake some things up if they want any hope at winning this round, as they now head back to Aviator Games Room, as it looks like this is their primary bomb site. I will be leaving you guys for a few seconds just to try and fix out the technical difficulties in the background. Give me a few seconds. I will leave you on the overhead for the moment. Okay, there we go. This should fix things. I now have the overlay as well as the full screen for you guys. Sorry about that. I had a bit of technical difficulties in the background. But as we head into things now, it looks like Team Titan have adapted quite a bit. The Jaeger is currently playing top astronomy stairs, and well, Vapor as well on the Ella, bottom main stairs, peeking out to the main doorway, as it looks like an early engagement will be coming out, as I believe that is the IQ slowly walking into the angle, but no, sorry, that's Skippy on the gridlock. Now knows of the position of the Ella, but the Ella gets the kill, just swinging wide into the angle, getting the kill onto Skippy. That's your gridlock on very early on into the round without deploying any gridlocks, any gridlock stingers, as Opsy now on the Jaeger as well, flanking from Library. Vapor has rotated off. He is currently sitting back at 90, and at the moment the Jaeger has complete reign of Library. If this IQ swings into his angle or whiteness on the Hibana, this is a free kill for Obsi, but he's now rotating into the living room side. Probably going to check the hallway for any rotates, as Danderman already having taken control of 90, but on the other side of the map, Obsi taking a lot of damage. That's from the IQ as he gets the frag, finally killing Obsi. The thorn in their side, the Roma playing down below, as now complete map control once again on the side of Memento Mori, but a great shot coming out from Zofi. I'm not really sure how he was able to line up that shot. He was playing behind the bar. That's a great angle being held by him, and yeah, it looks like things are looking the same. Complete map control this side of Memento Mori very early on into the round. Minute left already, and a player is on site. That's I believe Dan the man, as he walks up from the prone but gets killed from the crossfires. He does get one player involved. Now left in the hands of the Bandit, but what can you do when you get sprayed through the wall? That's the IQ of Enjoy getting the final kill, as this is just a complete lockout from Team Momento Mori. These guys are just playing exceptional at the moment. They're just locking out everything. They're taking map control, they're taking control of 90, landing, and office side. And from there, they have 3 doorways to work around. They just swing wide into it, and, well, they're winning the gunfights. What can I say? And, yeah, it's definitely looking very good for them, as we finally see a smoke pick coming out from Team Titan. Definitely something, in my opinion, that is quite necessary at the moment. I mean, we see Team Momento Mori, they're taking map control, and, well, Team Titan, they can't really react with anything. They can't delay them from pushing onto site. I mean, we saw complete map control with a minute 30 left on the round in favor of Team Memento Mori early on into the round. And from there, what can you do? As let's see what site they are going to this time. I didn't actually see, as it will be trophy stature. Let's see how they decide to defend this. Bandits currently being placed on the main wall, as well as a rotation out of Trophy into Astronomy as well. It's Astronomy hatch, the drop down actually being opened. I didn't see this quite a lot, because if you're playing on behind Astronomy desk, a very powerful position, I will add, you can get naded from down below or even Capital bolted, but it doesn't look like there's really a lot of utility on the side of Momento Mori to do that. But still, kind of a weird thing to see the hatch being opened in Astronomy, as the attackers now spawning in, starting from the south side, looking to clear out the map, just really establish that there aren't really any roamers. But let's see if there are any roamers, because we have the advantage of being able to go into the overview. And as you can see, Vigil currently playing on main stairs, just playing it slow, as we see players rappelling onto the balcony of Study, currently entering as the Vigil. He has the crossfire, he gets the first kill onto the Jackal. That's Mars Bars, as well as Skippy being killed. That's your Gridlock gone. Now in a 5v3 with map control still on the side of Titan Gaming. These guys are definitely doing a lot better than previous rounds as well. Momento Mori now looking to take control, as the Ella actually vaults out, gets killed by Dan the Man. That's a great kill from him. Just the knowledge on this man to know a player is most likely going to go for a run out, and well, he gets the kill off of it. So really great play from him, as well, 2 kills coming out, 1 for either team. Obviously getting the kill on Enjoy, as well as Enjoy getting Smucky. So bit of a refrag coming out, but definitely in favor of Titan Gaming, as they are up a man. It's a 3v2 man count, and really not a lot of utility left on the side of Momento Mori to start taking this side. Yes, they have the Yings, but he gets a kill. That's a great shot from him. Great reaction time. The Bandit had the shield to play around with, as now the Yings starting to flash out the site. We see Obsi on the Jaeger, currently is playing on landing, just waiting for the push from the Ying. But Dan the Man, whilst I say that, he's pushing into Astro, and well, he has control of it now, pushing into Trophy Room. He has control of site. Whiteness still playing in landing. He doesn't know that they have control of Trophy at the moment, as the plant is going down in default spot behind the bomb. Gets the kill now on a 1v1. Let's see who can get the advantage, as it doesn't really seem either player knows where the other is, as the bomb will be picked up by Dan the Man. And now Obsi, he has to clutch this for his team. If he doesn't, that's 3 rounds the way of Momento Mori, and that's really not something you want when playing defense on Villa. The plant going down now. Dan the Man, he has stuck it. Can whip out his main gun now, just holding the angle so passively. White peeks into the angle, misses a few shots, but still gets the kill onto Obsi. Great kill for him, clutching out the round for his team, and that is a 3-0 round count in favor of Team Momento Mori. And I don't really know what to say at the moment, because Villa, is a typically defender-sided map, and at the moment, that's just not the story. Momento Mori are just completely locking out the rounds with just insane confidence. These guys are just peeking angles, and they're winning it. They're taking map control early, and I mean, we saw them actually lose both the Jackal and the Gridlock early on into the round because of the Vigil's play on main stairs, but still they're able to just answer back. We saw the Hibana getting the kill into the Ella running out. It looks like at the moment Team Titan, they are over aggressive, overconfident, and they are not working together as a team, because yes, they're getting these early kills sometimes, but then they can't translate it into late game plays where they're just losing their men because of aggressive plays. And I don't really know what to say about this. They need to shake things up if they want any chance at winning this game, because going down 3-0 already on their defensive side, this is not boding well for them. So let's see how they decide to take things, as they now head back to over Aviator Games Room, their primary bomb site, but also one they've lost twice in a row. See what they can do with this. Aggressive Valcam coming out from Dyer. Let's see It's a pretty good Valcam spot. I believe you can see it there on the tree. Don't know if that will be spotted by the attacking team of Momento Mori, but yeah, they aren't actually running the IQ at the moment. And if I'm not mistaken, Diffuser is dropped in spawn. It's quite a questionable one, as I don't know if the Diffuser has glitched into the ground or what's going on, but this is not looking good. As the Ibana are now going to pick up the Diffuser, realizing they blunder, and let's see what they can make of this, as Jackal and Zofia are starting to push onto Astro's side. See the Legion currently playing in 90, as well as the Vigil situated down below the Buck. Looks to contest him at the moment as he's entering into Closet. Vigil currently playing in that cubby area, as he gets the first kill into the Legion, but a crossfire set up from the Vigil. Great play from him. Gets the refrag, so that's the Buck, but also the Legion gone. So see what this can mean for Titan Gaming, as they definitely need everything they can get, because at the moment, with a 3-0 round count, this is not looking too good for them. Zofia looking to peek into the main hallway into 90 area, currently droning it out, establishing that the Jaeger is currently playing in 90. Looks to take the fight, already peeking wide into the angle, but the crossfire being set up, that's whiteness on the Hibana. Great refrag, or just a play from them, as Valkyrie starting to wide peek into the office doorway, gets a lot of damage done actually onto Skippy, the Gridlock, but two players now entering as they peek the angle at the same time. They drop the Valkyrie, and now they have side control. Upsy on the Mozzie, he is sitting on side, but what can you do when they have map control? But that is what you do when they have map control. You get the kills, as well as Smucky getting the kill down below. That is one of the roam clearers being killed out, and the Diffuser, it's situated in the hallway. They have to go for this, as the Zofia peeks wide into it, but Zofia peeks wide into it, actually gets dropped, as now Smucky left last life for his team. Gets an incredible headshot. That's just well played from him, as now in a 1v1 HP advantage on the side of Team Titan Gaming. Smucky on the Vigil, currently facing up against Skippy on the Gridlock. He has to pick up this Diffuser with 30 seconds left on the clock. Smucky knows he can just play this safe. Just proning on the angle and just waiting for the play from Skippy, who has to peek wide, and the Skippy has to make a move if he wants to make something of this round. Smucky just holding the angle so passively, knowing he has to peek into it, but Momento Mori, they take the round because Skippy, this man is just insane. He peeks into the angle, the Vigil is holding passively, and he gets the kill. A great shot from him. Knowing he's probably low on HP, just swings wide into the angle, pre-fires it, knows the Vigil will be playing around there, and well, he gets the kill, and more importantly, another round. Going in favor of Momento Mori is in a 4-0 round count at the moment. This is not looking good for Team Titan Gaming, as they now head back to Trophy Statuary, and really, they've tried everything at the moment. They've tried the delay with the smoke being played. They've tried just the default setup back on Trophy Statuary. They've tried the default on both Aviator games as well. They've even tried spicing things up and taking it to Chanka, for flip's sake. I don't know what these guys can really do at the moment to shake things up, because they have tried it and it's not worked to such a degree that it's a 4-0 round count. So I don't really know what to say at the moment. Team Titan definitely not looking good for them. See the Maestro being brought for the first time this game as well. We've seen the Valkyrie place up a few important Valcams. We saw them being utilized to great effect in the previous rounds, but still not able to actually net Titan Gaming any rounds thus far. Let's see if they can do it this time, heading into their second defense of Trophy Statuary, and see what they can do with this, as the attack is now spawning in. Once again, a pretty default setup, this time actually bringing the IQ, probably seeing the prevalence of the Valkyrie being brought on the side of Titan Gaming, realizing they need to adapt and actually take the IQ. A great read coming out from them as they now start to take off the side. Saw the Vigil playing on these stairs previously. Looks like he will be playing down below rather this time, but an early pick coming out from Momento Mori, as 2 players now dropped. Zofia just rushing in, just rushing into bedroom, getting a triple on the round. He killed, he's killed so many. He whips out the pistol and he gets 2 more. Spots the Jaeger on Astro stairs, now knows where he's playing. Smucky, the only other player, he's currently top red stairs, and he needs to do something with his team, but the Jaeger actually spotting the gun barrel on the Zofia, pre-firing into the angle, and he gets the kill, but still, he's left last alive now as Smucky gets killed on red stairs in a 1v3 with the players on Momento Mori just absolutely on fire. What can you do? He's already on low HP, no map control left, and he has already fallen back off of sight, but he actually catches the crossfire, not aware of his position. The IQ now dancing in, white peaks the angle and gets the kill onto Obsi. That's the Jaeger dropped, and that's sorry, that's another round for Momento Mori, just so action-packed, my throat's not keeping up. We saw Zofia rushing into master bedroom, getting a triple kill within, 5 seconds? Whipping out the pistol and getting 1 more. These guys are just absolutely on top of their game, and it's being reflected in the round count at the moment as, well, a 0-5 on Villa, a traditionally defender-sided map. This is dire for Team Titan. I honestly don't know what to say. These guys are just not playing too well, and with a player named Dire on your team, this is not looking good. They will be heading to Dining Kitchen as their 3rd bomb site, looking to shake things up as, well, the rest of their setups haven't been working for them. I don't think I have to really say that for you to notice it, because I think you can notice it quite well in the round count, 0-5. It's honestly just not looking good for Team Titan, and yeah, I don't know what to say. Team Momento Mori just looking at the top of their game, just looking at the kill feed quickly as we see Dan the Man. He's currently 13 for 3 at the moment, definitely carrying his team quite a bit. And on the side of Titan Gaming, actually Smucky, he's getting his fair share of kills. I have to commend him for it. He's been getting a few early picks. He is the Roman on the team. That is what you expect from him. But when you look at the hard anchors on the team, that's really when you start to see the dire position these guys are in. As you look at Dire, he currently has 0 kills. Simp 0 kills. Vapor's 1 kill. And that's really the narrative that we've been seeing playing out at the moment, because Team Titan, they've been able to get opening picks in a few of these rounds, but from there it just can't translate into them holding site for very long. We just see complete collapses coming out from Momento Mori, and that's how they take it. And as I say, it's being reflected in the scoreboard at the moment as Smucky gets the first kill. Enjoy, that's your IQ drop. Definitely not someone you want to lose that early on. Great play coming out from Smucky, definitely doing a lot for his team, and well, he's going to have to do a lot more because his team is just not showing up. He's being completely let down at the moment, as he is currently peeking onto top red stairs. The player currently holding his flank, that's the Gibana, as well as the player at 90, finally pinces him, gets the kill, and that's your main roamer gone, as another kill going the side of Team Momento. Dan the Man opening up an aggressive angle over above into the connector room. He gets the kill onto Vapor. That's your Ella dropped, and looking to push onto site now already. Zofia just playing so aggressively, knowing there's a player behind the shield, spots the top of his head, but just can't really do anything with that. Spraying into the shield, hoping to maybe land a shot onto the player just sitting on site. But already complete map control on the side of Momento Mori as they now look to lock it out. Already opening up more avenues to take this site as 3 players left on the site. This is just not looking good for them, as Dan the Man already taking control of the laundry. As well, we see Skippy opening up angles into connector, looking to already take site control for that matter, as Dan the Man starting to punch out the castle barricade, definitely delaying them for quite a bit. But a kill coming out for Skippy. That's obviously dropped as well. Dire being dropped, and all being left in the hands of Smoke as he pre-fires into the angle, but the SMG-11, only 17 bullets in the mag. What can you do when you've already sprayed half of them out? Whiff them onto the Zofia. The Zofia just whips around and gets the kill into the smoke. I don't know what to say, honestly, because in 6 rounds, Dan the Man, he is 16 for 3. This man just taking the lion's share of the kills at the moment and just dominating the server. And speaking of dominating, look at the round count. That's a clean sweep coming out for the attackers of everything on Villa. This is just completely unprecedented. Is that something I can say? Because this is just completely unbelievable. Team Titan, if they want any chance at winning this, they need to show something very impressive heading into their attacking split. As Team Momento Mori, they actually head to Dining Kitchen as their primary bomb site. Definitely a bit of a weird one, but when you have 6 rounds of a lead, you can definitely start doing some weird things because you have some room to play around with, and really that's what we've been seeing. These guys just have so much room to play around with. On their attacking side, they've just been able to take map control and really just rotate freely. These guys are just doing whatever they want, and it's been working out for them. So as they head to kitchen dining at the moment, we see a roam contingent being set up at the moment as Smoke and the Wamayu currently reinforcing top floor, looking to actually play top floor. So we know kitchen dining, really a site you need to hold from the top floor. Use that vertical play to your advantage if you really want to win the site. As we see now, 4 players currently situated top floor, and that's really something we didn't see Team Titan Gaming use at all. We saw, 1 roamer playing out off the site and 4 just stacked on side. Let's see how this complete 180 of Titan Gaming's hold of kitchen dining will be held by Momento Mori heading into their first defensive round now, as the attackers spawning in, looking to take control of this top floor area, droning out the defenders currently playing in master bedroom side. And let's see what they can do with this, as they now know a lot of players currently situated top floor. As Dyer, he just vaults into closet, but he gets killed. How can you vault into closet, play such an aggressive angle, and then just decide to back off for some reason? If you commit to something, you need to commit to it. Now, that's just honestly a poor play coming out from Titan Gaming, as, 2 players down already. That's a 3rd down, as now a 2v4 man count. The players on Momento Mori just really just playing around with their prey at the moment. They're just playing so aggressively, just jumping out, taking the aggressive gunfights, and it's been working out for them as a kill comes out from Simp Folk. That's the Ying. Great kill coming out for him. It's a headshot. Great long angle being held, but really what can you do when you already lost so many of your utility? Clearing out the top floor roam, and you didn't even clear it out. 2 players still stacked top floor. Actually 3 players now, as all 3 have rotated onto the top floor. Site is clear, yes, but with such a heavy roam contingent, you need to clear them out. With a minute 30 left on this round, no real utility on the side of Titan Gaming, no map control in their hands. This is not looking good for them, and this is looking like a likely 7-0 lockout. Skippy saying in chat he's playing so shit, but you don't need to play too well if your team is just going to carry you, and that is a lockout. Team Momento Mori, they take it in a 7-0. This has just been a complete shit show, honestly. These guys are just not winning their gunfights, not being able to take map control, not being able to hold their site control, and when you're just playing so poor, really 1 player on your team showing up, we need to give Smucky some credit. He really carried his team quite a bit there, but as well, on the other side of the board, credit going to Dan the Man, 18 for 3. Honestly, this has just been such a wild game. 6 KD for Dan the Man, that's just insane. Really well played to the Momento Mori guys, and that's a GG, as the first matchup of the day ends in a 7-0. And thank you guys for watching. We will be coming back later in a few minutes, as I believe I will be casting Momento Mori versus the newly formed ATK team. Stick close to the screen, that will be coming to your screen in a few minutes. Thank you so much for watching. This has been really an incredible lockout of a round, and thank you for watching. We will be back shortly. Cheers. Hello and welcome back to the round of 16 of the Saturday night Rainbow Six Siege African Rainbow Six Siege League, as ATK, a pretty big name in South African esports, especially just with the players really on the team and the organization behind these guys, the newly picked up team. This is looking to be a good match as they face off against Momento Mori as well, a team that's looking pretty on fire. They won their previous matchup against Titan Gaming, a respectable team I might add, in a decisive 7-0, and that, to note, was on Villa. So these guys, Momento Mori, they definitely have something going for them, especially when facing off against a team as big as ATK. You definitely need that confidence behind you. But as well, on the other side of the spectrum, ATK, these guys, I have high hopes for these guys. JMS, Styx, Corza, Canis, Leventus, all names I'm sure you've heard before. I'm sure you've seen these names on stream, on esports games. Even in a ranked lobby, they've probably dominated you. So this is really looking to be a good matchup. As I said, Momento Mori on fire on Villa, ATK, I guess you can say up and coming team, but with having really made such a name for yourself already, this is looking to be an extraordinary match. So just waiting on confirmation from both teams to get into the game, as that is confirmation. So let's get straight into it. I'm honestly so excited for this game because I've casted these ATK boys, as I believe they played under August this weekend, or sorry, previous weekend in the, what tournament was that? Let me get the name of that actually. I casted them playing in the esports faction, tournament, and they won it really decisively. So these guys as well, having played that well last weekend, I have high hopes for these guys as they ban Hibana on Villa as their first attacking ban. Really, honestly, in my mind, Hibana is such a useful operator, especially on Villa, because let's look at it. When you attack either Aviator Games Room or Trophy Statue, you have to take control of, in both scenarios, either office side or master bedroom side for Trophy Statuary. And with the Hibana, you don't really have to take control of those areas. You can really just, from outside, you can take control of the walls as well. Thatcher being banned, that's going to as well shake up the hard breaching capability of the attacking side, which will be a Momento Mori starting on that attacking side as a pulse ban. I explained on the previous matchup of Villa. Pulse, really, you can use them down below to really great extent. I mean, you were so used to seeing a Pulse down below in kitchen when defending Trophy Statuary, just playing down below in kitchen, holding the master bedroom, bathroom, as well as walk-in closet entry, and then the Maestro, the last ban, a pretty default one. We see Maestro being banned really a lot in ranked and pro play, as he's really just an annoying operator and he really brings a lot of utility to the team. But getting into it now, we already see the Mozzie mute combo. That's just, and the Goyo, there we go, 20-second meta, let's go, let's head for it. The Jaeger and a Caveira, actually, that's quite a strange one, but the site, it will be Aviator Games Room, and this is looking to just be such an interesting matchup, really, as sorry, I just need to sort out here quickly. There we go. Okay, we are in full screen. Don't worry about it. It was an issue in the previous matchup, but it has since been fixed. Thank you so much for the guys that quickly helped me out. Got the settings ready, and ready as I'll ever be, because this is an important match. ATK, this is Momento Mori. In my eyes, this could have been the finals had the seeding gone differently. Both these teams, so respectable, so good. And, well, when you look at the operator lineup coming out from ATK, these guys, they know their stuff. Got the Mute, the Mozzie, the Goyo, the Echo, and the Jaeger. Have you ever seen a more vivid representation of what some have dubbed the 20-second meta, where you just delay the attackers from taking map control, from pushing into site? Because we know the Mute and Mozzie, that makes it incredibly difficult to really drone out effectively and start pushing. As well, the Goyo, that just completely cancels out a quick push that you can potentially do. Then we head into the Echo, as well, you don't really need operators when you get an early pick. That's Skippy already dropping Corza. Well done to this man, because that's quite an important opening kill. That's your Zofia dropped the Mozzie. Sure, you want players alive later on into the game, but a Mozzie, you can deploy your pests early on, but with Zofia, that's an operator that brings so much utility to the board that I'm honestly shocked they were able to pick out this operator so early, because especially in the 20-second meta, which it has been dubbed by a lot of players, Zofia is the only real thing you have to deal with it. Zofia is the only one outside of Ashe maybe and a few other operators who have nades. She's the only one that can deal with the Goya shields, mute jammers, echo, everything. She can just destroy it with her soft breach capabilities, as well as the concussions being in her kit. See, Styx currently playing top main stairs by this rack side, currently being droned out. Does shoot out the drone, as JMS currently still on the other side of the map, holding north side in trophy at the moment, as Styx opening actually above the breach, looking to maybe throw out a C4, but actually no C4 in hand. He has opted to go for the impacts, probably going to try and impact trick onto these main walls. We know how effective that can be, as being nade out at the moment, taking a bit of damage from down below. That is, I believe, Whiteness from down below. That's the Maverick, a great nade coming out from him, doing, yeah, fair enough, doing no damage almost at all, but still really a great play coming out from him, even if it did almost no damage. But speaking of damage, oh my word, Styx, he can be lucky to be alive, because he is currently on around 5 HP. That nade did a lot of damage, as now Whiteness starting to open up. Definitely this man is bringing a lot of utility for his team, doing so much damage onto Styx as well. Now starting to open up, starting to Maverick trick onto the main wall, so they now look to take map control. Mars Bars already pushing wide into the hallway. Momento Mori making a quick effort to try and take map control, but a kill coming out for Skippy. That's a great one for him, and that is Styx dropped. That's the player that was so low on HP, and really want someone you expect to be dropped on so early. But with 30 seconds left and so much utility on the board for ATK, these attackers definitely are feeling some pressure. Echo is still on the board as a kill comes out from Canis. He's on the main stairs. He does get dropped. 2 players left, last life for ATK now, as a triple kill for JMS on the round. These attackers looking to push onto site. They need to make something happen within this last 10 seconds if they want to win this round. Leventus is on the Echo. He can deny this plant if he needs to. 5 seconds left on the clock. 3 players on the side of Momento Mori. The plant is going down. Nomad is planting, but the Echo just not using his yokais as the round goes in favor of Momento Mori. They take their first attacking round, and really well done to these guys. I need to commend their play, because they were just so incredibly efficient taking map control. They lost their Zofia early on, but it didn't seem to bother them. They just took control of Office side. They started Maverick tricking. They dealt with the roamers. They killed the player on mainstays. They killed, well, almost killed Styx from down below on the Goya with essentially just a nade in hand, just killing a player with utility. Really great play coming up from Momento Mori. I have to commend them. And at the moment, we're seeing great Siege being played, because these guys are just matching each other one for one. We saw 3 players left last live on Momento Mori, fair enough, but really that could have fell either way if the players were able to get more kills. But it seems we might need a rehost, as one of the players have asked for it. Okay, and that means a rehost, as we will be resetting the lobby shortly. I will head to a quick just infographic. Just stay with us. I will keep my mic on. Just maybe talk over that first round, because okay, just give me 1 second to set up this lobby. Okay, the players are starting to join up into the lobby. I'm just quickly busy setting up the match at the moment. Just stick with us because Amazing Siege will be following. Just stay to your screen. I'm just busy setting up this lobby. It won't take too long. Players starting to join in.
Apologies, I literally couldn't pick an operator.
I saw something bug out.
Yeah. And when I started spamming an operator and I picked cross. Because I had like 2 seconds.
Okay, players are joining into the lobby. Okay, looks like both teams are ready. I believe my settings are correct. I hope they're correct. Orange is indeed starting as the attackers. Okay, let us head into it. Okay, and as we have a bit of time to just talk over this maybe, heading into this next round, I really want to talk about Momento Mori's plays in that round, because they were on attack. They lost their Zofia early on, and the defensive team was running a very stagnant, a very time delay orientated play. But when you're able to, without a Zofia, clear out the utility, make your way onto the bomb site, start to get the plant down with an Echo still on the board, I need to commend you for that play, because these guys are honestly just taking the blows and they are just heading to the other side. They're just keeping strong and not chopping their heads. And really, if I'm ATK at the moment, I'm kind of scared, because they did everything they can, to be honest. They won gunfights, they held the bomb site for as long as they could, but Momento Mori, as we saw in the previous matchup, they are just absolutely ruthless on Villa attack. And if I'm ATK, I'm scared, honestly. They are a good team, and I'm sure they can turn this around. But Momento Mori are just handing it to them at the moment. And yeah, as they head back to Aviator Games Room now, for heading to the site for a second time, and see what they can do with this, because, well, they need this one if they want to make something of it. A 2-0 deficit on your defensive side is definitely not something you want. If possible, you can avoid it. As we see, I believe, exactly the same operator lineup coming out from ATK, knowing, well, it did work out for them. Like I said, their side hold, it worked out for them. It honestly just came down to the gunfights and losing them. So let's see if maybe the coin falls to the other side and gives us a different outcome to this round, because ATK, they have the roamers currently set up, Mozzie top Astro, Jaeger top Astro, Mozzie down below, and ATK at the moment, and the rest of the players, well, they're playing passive on site. Stick's currently the only one really playing aggressive, close to site. He's wide swinging onto the balcony, and I have to question that play. Sure, you are a Goyo and your utility has already been placed, but when you're playing essentially what is a delay strat, well, what can I say? You want players alive, and as I say, players alive, well, just the antithesis happens. JMS gets dropped. That's now both your Jaeger and Sticks, your Goyo, dropped, as Causa actually getting a kill from down below. That's the other roamer, the only real roamer really still on the board for ATK. As now a 3 to 5 man count. Dan the man is low on HP, and they are starting to take map control now. They are droning out the hallways. They have control of Astro. From here, they can start pushing on. Nomad has control of Study, and she's looking to pressure onto site. And sure, this is looking good for Momento Mori, but Causa, he's still in the roam. He can still wreak some havoc as the C4 gets flung out, but it gets caught on it gets caught in the hole, and that's honestly just so sad to see, as Dan the Man now starting to pressure the player down behind bar. But a double kill for Cause on the round as he's rotated into Trophy. Decides to drop out knowing his position is revealed because he got that kill. And really that's an important kill coming out from Causa, because now a 3-on-3 man count with a minute left on the board. Side control still in favor of ATK with Roma still on the board. He does waste his C4 now, but this is looking good for ATK to lock this one out, as Dan the Man, he's currently situated in 90. He's holding the player behind bar. He's holding him he's holding him busy, as Whiteness, he's starting to open up, trying to Maverick trick onto the main wall. Just opening up them, trying to push into bar, but the Mutes actually, sorry, he's playing aggressive on that breach, and that's something you need to keep in mind. Holds in Siege, well, they work both ways, as Mute gets a kill onto, I believe that was Skippy on the Nomad, and now in a 3-2 with 20 seconds left on the round, the onus is on the attackers to make a move. Sure, they have a bit of utility left, especially on the Zofia, but with players just playing passively, 16 seconds left on the round, and the Echo's still on the board. A player in Vault, he gets the kill. And whoa, the crossfire being held. You saw the player in Vault, the player in bar, and the player in landing, just all holding the position of this last live, which was the Maverick, getting the final kill. And really, that is what I say, the coin fell to the other side. 3 players left last live on the side of ATK. They won it. I mean, I have to commend the side play. They really did quite well, but just being able to believe that is a visual glitch. They should be able to go back to trophy statuary. If that is not the case, I will have to rehost and change up a few settings. I hope it's not, because we've already had one rehost, one enough. I don't want one every round, but still. Really now, what I'm seeing is two teams just completely matching each other blow for blow, because really ATK, they're playing brilliant side hold. These guys are just placing their utility right, and they're just playing refrags. Sure, they lost a player early on, but just they're playing top-notch Siege at the moment, and it's what you expect in this high level of play, with these two teams being so accredited within South African esports. And yeah, this at the moment, this is looking like it could fall either way. I don't know who's going to win at the moment. I don't know who's going to take this next round, for argument's sake, as they now head to Trophy Statuary, their secondary bomb site, as they now have one in Aviator Games Room, as they look to run essentially the same operator lineup, I believe. And yeah, let's see what the attackers can do with this, because Hibana has been banned. Thermite is still on the board, but Maverick, honestly, your best bet, especially if you have Whiteness on the Maverick, who can Maverick trick that effectively. Looking to take control of both Study and Master Bedroom now, as the attackers spawning in, droning it out for one another, just taking it slow, because they know ATK have been playing aggressive roam thus far, and well, they're looking to do exactly that, as Mozzie, Mute, and Jaeger currently situated kitchen side down below. 2 players on site. That's the Goyo and Echo at Astronomy. So we see Dan the Man. He's already droning out on site. He could walk into Master Bedroom at the moment. It's completely uncontested, but uncontested to a certain degree, because there are 3 players down below. That's Canis. Canis, he's actually now rotated up. That's Causa and JMS. C4, actually, whoa, that's kind of whack. Causa, he's already expended his C4. That's quite a weird play, because sure, you have downstairs control of kitchen, but you can't really do anything if you don't have any explosives to use, as now Mars Bars and Skippy, they're pushing into main hallway. They get the kill onto Styx. Styx once again being the first kill. And yeah, Momento Mori, they now have full control of the hallway, as another kill comes out from Enjoy. That's the IQ dropping Causa, and Canis gets dropped as well. Now 2 players left last live on the side of ATK. Echo, the only one sitting on site at the moment, as a team kill comes out from Mars Bars. That's the Jackal killing his teammate, but what does a team kill matter if you're just going to kill the enemies as well? JMS now left last live, the Jaeger trying to flank up into Astro Stairs. The Cam on his side, spotting out the Zofia, pre-firing into the angle, but he doesn't get it. Zofia whips out a Claymore, tries to put it down, but no. Just whips out his gun and he gets the kill. That's a great play from the Zofia, and honestly great reaction times from him. Seeing the Jaeger on those stairs, just realizing he's pre-firing into your angle, getting the kill, and a great play from Momento Mori as they take their second round on the attacking split. Okay, heading into the fourth round of this matchup between Momento Mori and ATK. ATK will be heading to. I don't think it's actually they can't head back to Aviator Games Room just yet. I believe that is just a visual bug. It was the same in the previous round, but finally ATK, they've started switching up their defense. No more Goyo for Styx. He's on the Legion at the moment, and really, I have to question that because Styx, he's been playing very aggressively for his team, but it's not been working out. If you look at the scoreboard just quickly there at the top left of your screen, Styx, he's 0 for 2 at the moment. And with a Goyo, you can place down your utility and then play aggressive, and it doesn't matter as much if you get killed. But with a Legion, you get more valuable exponentially the later on in the round it is. So I honestly doubt that play from Styx heading onto the Legion, but still, I mean, if he gets a kill, I'll be darned. As now, defending trophy statuary. Let's see what they can do with it. Attackers looking to take from the same places once again. Dan the man spawning master bedroom side, and the rest of the team looking to take study and see where the roamers are currently playing. Jaeger down below, looking to rotate onto red stairs, I believe, as well as Mozzie and the mute currently playing kitchen side. Jaeger, that's JMS. No kills from him on the board yet, but he's definitely been a nuisance for Team Momento Mori. Being droned out, decides to fall off of the angle, where he's currently playing, as they still have a very aggressive roam setup. Both Canis and Corza, 2 C4s in hand, playing down below in kitchen, but that's the first kill coming out in favor of Enjoy. That's the IQ as well as Dan the man. He gets a kill, and that's Canis playing down below. Now 2 roamers off the board. Corza, the only real one still left alive, as Enjoy, I think that they think all the roamers are cleared out, but as we see, that's Corza getting kill onto Enjoy. Now knowing Corza still playing down below, that's great for them. But yeah, side control still in favor of ATK as a player now vaulting into master bedroom side. That's Dan the man that's been so aggressive and so effective. He's 4 for 1 at the moment. He knows there's a player to his right, swings wide, and that's a double kill for him in the round, and now he has side control. That's Corza from down below, expending his C4 and a lot of damage done onto Dan the man by Leventus on the Echo, but still, that's Leventus getting dropped. Jackal just peeking aggressively into the angle, and now Corza, he's left last alive. Playing on Astro Stairs, just the Hail Mary, as we see kind of a deja vu of the previous round where JMS was left last alive. And the player on Astro Stairs just trying to do what he can, but in a 1v4 scenario, there's not much you can do with the diffuser being planted. Sure, you have intel from the Echo drones, which I don't believe was shot out, but what can you do in a 1v4 scenario when you've lost side control, when you have a gun in hand? I believe Mozzie was using the Commando 9, which honestly not that effective. Corza, he did what he could, but what he could do was not enough. Momento Mori take the round, and now a 3-1 man count, 3-1 round count in favor of Momento Mori, and this is looking very good for them. As Villa, it's traditionally a defender-sided map, as I was talking about in the previous matchup between Momento Mori and Titan Gaming, but we saw a complete switch-up of that as, well, Momento Mori, they took it in the 7-0. They then dropped one of their attacking rounds 6 in a row, and then taking it 7 in a row, heading to their defensive side. And at the moment, it's looking like a kind of a deja vu moment at the moment, because Momento Mori, they are just completely in the lead. With the 3-1 round count, they've been able to just take control of the site. And that's honestly something I have to commend them for, because ATK, they are playing so effective side holds, just playing the 20-second meta. They've got the Goyo, they've got the Mute, they've got the Legion, they've got the Mozzie, and finally they've got the Jaeger. Just the complete stall out setup. And really, when you're an attacking team, and I keep bringing it back to this round, but that's just a testament of how good Momento Mori is at clearing things out. Losing your Zofia and still being able to take control of site in the 20-second meta play being held by ATK. These guys are just at the top of their game, And, well, that's being reflected in the scoreboard now. Momento Mori with the 3-1 lead on their attacking split. The attack is now spawning in, looking to take from Master Bedroom, as well as, I believe that was 90 window player was repelled up on, but yeah, just taking it slow for now, droning it out, knowing they don't have to play too aggressive just yet, as most of the roamers on the side of ATK are currently playing at Astro Stairs as well as in Statuary. See what they can do with this outside hold, as Dan the man that once again pushes into Master Bedroom. He's been doing this relentlessly, and he's been getting kills each and every single round. Starting to clear out the Jaeger ADSs now, as I believe he knows there's a player currently playing in Statuary. Now the confirmation being given by his teammate on the drone, knowing there's a player at landing and a player hard right on him with a shotgun in hand. He can't really peek into this angle unless he wants a shotgun to the face. But now Enjoyed from down below starting to open up, as JMS, he's currently playing aggressive on red stairs, looking to eliminate the buck, but Kane is just holding passively. SMG-11 in hand. He knows there's a player in Master Bedroom trying to lock out where he's currently playing, but Enjoy getting dropped. That's Causa, great kill for him on the round, and that's buck on. That's your vertical pressure just being completely eliminated, and talking about being eliminated. Dan the man, he got picked by Canis, just holding the passive angle, eventually coming down to it. But now a double kill for Mars and Whiteness, but a refrag for from Causa, as now a 3-2 man count. Causa, he is low on HP, but still a 3-2 man count in favor of ATK. Skippy and Mars Bars left last alive, looking to see what they can do for their team, as a pincer now being set up. Skippy pressuring into Study, as well as Mars Bars inside of that landing area. Leventus, Causa's actually down below, but Leventus and Styx just holding it passive on site. TCSG in hand, holding the crossfire, but the plant's going down. Mars Bars is trying to plant, but that's Legion just rotating into it, getting the kill onto the planter, and now Skippy left last alive. He peeks wide into it, but a crossfire being held from the landing side as Causa gets the final kill, and that's ATK taking their second defensive round on the split. One round left in the split. Let's see who can take it, as once again, this is looking like just these teams are matching each other one for one, just trading blows. And honestly, it's yeah, I'm just enjoying this at the moment. I'm getting so worked up because this is great siege. I'm watching it, and really ATK and Momento Mori, these guys are just playing out of their minds. Let's look at the scoreboard quickly actually, because I'm really interested to see how things are going. JMS and Styx actually both on 0 kills. That's quite concerning to see, because Styx, he's been finding himself in those early engagements, being killed early on into the round quite consistently as well. JMS, he's a roamer for the team. Quite concerning to see a roamer currently sitting with a fat donut. So now ATK, they have won the Aviated Games Room side. They will now have to head to Trophy Statuary, a site that historically they haven't done too well on. They lost it twice, and yeah, it's looking like Momento Mori could be able to lock out this this attacking split for them in a 4-2 round count, as now once again ATK's lineup being switched up just a bit. Causa taking the Valkyrie. I believe that's a switch out for the Echo, which it's kind of strange. They have been taking the Echo, and it's been working out in the sense that Echo has been able to stay as the last alive quite consistently, but they haven't really been able to use the Echo to its full potential. Those yokais really being almost wasted, I have to say. But heading into it now, let's see what ATK can do in their last defensive round, unless it's going to overtime, which is looking likely because these teams are just trading blows at the moment. JMS on the Jaeger, holding an aggressive bullet hole angle down below in kitchen. Styx, Canis, Leventus just all holding sight, playing it so passive, as well as that's Valkyrie actually. She's playing down below as well, assisting JMS. But let's see how the attackers have started gaining on them. Really starting to take map control in that Study area already. Nomad taking control of 90, and Dan the man once again taking control of Bedroom. Dan the man pushing aggressively into master bedroom, but he can sit tightly for the moment because minute 40 left, still on the board, 5-5. Nothing really has happened thus far in this round. ATK just holding passive. Momento, Mori have started taking some map control, and well, now they're trying to push aggressively from split side. Split landing side as an extremely tight angle being held by Canis, and well, look at that damage. Skippy now, he's on such low HP, and really what can you do about it when Canis is just so proficient with the SMG-11 in hand? He's wreaking havoc. Skippy now on so low HP, as sure they have map control and they are taking landing, but Mozzie peeks wide into it. JMS as well answering back with a kill. Causa now with another. Mozbars does get a kill onto Canis. Swings wide onto site, but Jaeger just holds passive, and Whiteness left last life for his team. Swinging wide into the landing statue doorway. They now know where he is. He's just holding it passively, knowing players are going to be peeking into his angles, and peek into his angles they do, but they win it. That's Styx getting the final kill, and now the first split in a 3-3 round count, as really these players are just matching each other 1-for-1. JMS and Styx both able to get their first kills in this matchup. Just trading blows at the moment. Heading to Aviator Games Room now as their primary bomb site. Momento, Mori, we've only seen them actually play one defensive round thus far in the previous matchup. They only had to play one because they locked it out in a 7-0. And yeah, I'm quite interested to see how Momento Mori can take this split, because we haven't really seen their defensive lineup thus far. We've seen ATK being so proficient on their 20-second meta plays. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see how Momento Mori decide to play, especially this Aviator Games Room side. Looking at the operator lineup now, they are taking the Echo. That's Dan the man on the Echo, as well as Mars Bars on the Valkyrie. Sorry, just slipping over my words there quickly. As well as Skippy actually on the Smoke. He's quite proficient, I know, on that SMG-11. Played with him in ranked a few times where, well, it looks like the SMG-11 has almost no recoil. And yeah, that's something very few players can really say about themselves, being able to control a gun with such high recoil to such a degree that it looks like, in the eyes of an untrained player, like recoil's not a thing within Siege. As now the attack is starting to spawn in. You see the Sticks on the Maverick. We saw Momento Mori using Maverick to such great effect, really, being able to Maverick trick so consistently. And yeah, let's see what they can do with this now as the attack is spawning in, looking to take control of this main lobby area as well as into workshop area. Ash just rushing in, but the only real roamer on bottom floor is Jaeger. That is Enjoy, currently on the other side of the map in Kitchen, as well as Echo playing top Astra. The rest of the players currently situated on site. Smoke just holding this angle in Classical Hall, so passively behind the shield, knowing he doesn't really have to do anything from it, but calls are now on the Buck, starting to open up from down below. That's really something he can do quite well with that utility. And the skeleton keys being used very effectively. Let's see what they can do with this, as Zofia actually opening up down below the Smoke, already repelling him off of the angle, now not being able to hold behind the shield in Classical Hall any longer. JMS on the Ash, just playing the bullet holes at the moment, as we see Enjoy on the Jaeger on the other side of those bullet holes. If he peeks too wide in this, he could get his head cut off, but Ash actually decides to back off of the angle, as now the attackers, they have bottom floor control and they're starting to push up into both top main stairs as well as into study. Let's see what they can do with this, as the Echo drone now shot out by the Maverick. Was stunned by it once, but yeah, let's see how this passive play now comes out, as Skippy does get killed. That's the Ash on the 90 repel. That's JMS with a great kill for him. That's Smoke down. I believe he still had 3 canisters left in his pocket, but a long angle being held by the Echo now does a lot of damage onto JMS on the Ash. But JMS, he now has 90 control, and that's really not something you want to give away, especially whoa, when it's such a great player as JMS. But Echo hitting the great shot, but Causa with the refrag onto the Echo. Now a 4-3 lead in man count for ATK, as they now have full control of the hallway area. I believe Jaeger, he's still roaming in the landing area. But yeah, with 3 players left and a site already being opened up, what can you do as Enjoy looking to play into this angle? But ATK, they've already opened up the main breach into the bar area, but a C4 coming out, being thrown by Whiteness. Valkyrie still having a C4 in hand. Enjoy still currently situated top landing, but with a double kill. That's Leventus, a great double for him on the round, but Enjoy answers back with a kill for himself, but in the crossfire, getting caught into it. Leventus, the IQ, locking it out, gets the final kill for his team as a complete collapse coming out from ATK. I believe a double kill came out for Leventus, and well, then a triple as, yeah, honestly being able to take sight off the back of Leventus on the IQ, and well, a great play for them as now a 4-2-3 round count as Momento Mori looking to go back to trophy statuary once again. Okay, Memento Mori once again heading to Aviator Games Room. Actually, no, Trophy Statuary. That's a bit of a shake-up after losing Aviator Games Room. Let's see what they can do with this. A quite peculiar castle setup actually coming out. You see that on the window, as well as rotate into master bedroom. This is looking quite new, if anything. This is looking like something that could actually work. If you're looking at it at the moment, you have the rotate there from statuary into that closet, or I don't really know what that's called. But that one castle barricade, the one facing into master bedroom side, that helps you from both the main windows on bedroom area, but also this castle barricade in bathroom that holds your crossfire. So if a player decides to rotate through that hole, it's really a very good place you can play at the moment as well. Jaeger roaming down below. Let's get into this now as the attack is spawning in, looking to take control of this master bedroom area very quickly, because I believe all 5 players outside of Canis who looks to join them are going for master bedroom. Let's see how this innovative castle setup works for them, because with a Zofia and an Ashe on the board, I don't think they will be able to hold this aggressive play into master bedroom for quite too long. With Mai already being pressured in this walk-in closet area, so the Jaeger starting to throw in nades to his area as well. Flashbangs just being peppered at the moment by the smoke. That's a great kill for Dan the Man as he picks 6. That's the Maverick off the board, and well, that's your hard breach gone. You can't really pressure in at the moment. Dan the Man, he swings wide. Whiteness still in that closet area, does get killed off by Canis on the Zofia. Dan the Man now with a double kill in the round. One great headshot with the SMG-11 and another just peeking wide with the shotgun, as the attack is now looking to take control of master bedroom as one player already. That's the Buck situated in closet, and he gets a kill on the tight angle being held as he now swings wide into where Dan the Man is currently playing on the smoke. Smoke starting to throw out his canisters, but Korza, he's already picked a player on site. Dan the Man just playing passively in bathroom at the moment. That's his deployable shield gone, and now he's very vulnerable. But look at the HP on the side of ATK. All 3 players currently low on HP. Enjoy just holding Astro Stairs as well as Mars Bars playing passively on site. As that's a triple kill for Dan the Man on the round. This man just absolutely fragging out of his mind as now JMS pushing into statuary room. He's taken control of it and he's starting to plant. But another kill. That's a quad for for Dan the Man as he whips out the shotgun, tries to get the ace. So unfortunate, just nearly missing out on that ace. Does get the assist as Enjoy gets the final kill onto the Ashe. A great play from Memento Mori on that round. Just, well, not even Memento Mori, sure, they won the round, but still, Dan the Man with a 4 kill. That was honestly just so impressive. I don't know what to say. He just won his gunfights. He swung wide from bathroom, holding that closet rotate onto the main closet window, got the insane headshot. From there, whips out the shotgun, kills the IQ playing passively outside master bedroom. And yeah, from there, just getting 2 more, and complete collapse for Momento Mori as they take the round now in a 4-4 round count as they now head to Dining Room Kitchen as their third bomb site. Momento Mori now defending in kitchen area. See the rotate actually into where the castle is currently playing connector. Quite interested to see where Skippy puts up his castle barricades. We saw a very weird setup coming out from him, which it worked. It worked quite effectively. Smoke was able to get that triple off, that quad off that play because of those castle barricades, and still the attack is now spawning in top floor contingent as 4 players currently stacked top floor. Jaeger is playing in the statuary area as well, bathroom, as it looks to be kind of the same setup. We see Smoke, the Wamai, the Valkyrie, as now the attackers looking to answer back to this play because they now know exactly what this means. They know where these players are going to be sitting and they know how to answer this. Dan the man, the one to look out for because he got 4k on the previous round. SMG 11 in a hand, holding the passive angle onto that bathroom window as well as being joined by Wamai in this walk-in closet. Let's see what they can do with this. One shield being popped. Wamai playing aggressively onto that bathroom window, deciding to back off as nades coming out, and that's the second shield broken as now Dan the man and Whiteness have opted to fall back off of master bedroom side, and well, they've wasted a minute already. Props to them for wasting that much time, and well, they've just fallen back and not lost a man. JMS and the rest of his team of ATK now stacked inside of that closet and bathroom area. Wamai just playing it passive here in statuary, but Dan the man actually gets killed. That's Causa with a great kill, and that's a great opener because Dan the man, once you get him, well, he got a 4k for his team and essentially carried them, but we haven't really seen the rest of the team shine as Ping's coming out onto the Ash, currently in Astro, as he now peeks wide into the doorway, picking Mars bars, and that's the Valkyrie injured, now finished off by the Ash of JMS, and now a 3-5 man count in favor of ATK. All 3 players now stacked down below, looking to hold control of a hallway. That's Enjoy holding the hallway side, as well as Skippy and Whiteness just holding side. The attack is starting to open up the roof. A minute left on the clock, still a lot to work with. The castle barricades will prove to be a bit of a nuisance, but with 50 seconds left on the board, they can take their time, establish where the defenders are currently playing, and just lock it out from there, because ATK, still 5 men left on the board, and if we look out to it, a lot of utility still left on, notably the Ash, Sticks on the Maverick, as well as Causa on the Sledge. Ash just pushing aggressively into Memorial. A is full clear. Causa as well in Laundry side. They now have control of A site. Ash just peeking into it. The diffuser still has to make its way onto side, but a kill coming out from Whiteness, now equalizing out the man count quite a bit. But Enjoy on the flank, he gets one, he gets a second. That's a double kill for him, and that's the diffuser dropped. Now ATK, they need to retake site. Whiteness left last alive, and a collapse coming out from Leventis as he gets a double for his team and locks out the round. It looked like Momento Mori were able to do something with that round late on, as Jaeger, he was able to rotate in, get a double kill, dropping the diffuser, but then ATK able to answer back, get that diffuser, and Leventis just get those final 2 kills. Great play coming out from them, and yeah, heading into it now, a 5-4 round count. These guys are just matching each other 1 for 1 as now Momento Mori heading back to Dining and Kitchen. Okay, Momento Mori once again opting to go for kitchen and dining. Quite a strange one, because they are able to go back to Aviator Games Room. So, and that is their primary bomb site. Kitchen and dining not really being that much of a favored bomb site by most teams, but I mean, it's kind of worked for them. Sure, they lost the previous round, but it really came down to those final gunfights, and looks like they are confident in their gunfights if they look to take kitchen dining once again. This is a pretty pivotal round now for both teams, because if ATK can take this, that's match point for them, with still 2 rounds to play around with as well. Momento Mori, if they take this, then it's looking very likely that this will head into overtime. Attackers once again looking to take control of this master bedroom area, and once again, the deja vu moment here. For the 3rd round in a row, players stacked inside of walk-in closet as well as bathroom. Dan the man looking to repeat his incredible plays, being joined by Whiteness in this closet area. Shields being knocked out already, actually missing onto that deployable shield in bathroom. Whiteness already rotating off. Wise decision, because sure, you've wasted a bit of time, but really get out while you can. Now holding aggressively onto this window as he does spot the Ash, quickly crossing into his gunfight, into his crosshairs. Gets the Ash, but gets refragged by the Zofia, vaulting into main bedroom side. Mute now on low HP. He peeked out onto that Astro stairs side. Now Dan the man playing close on bathroom, shotgun in hand. Canis did get a kill onto Mars bosses. Now a double kill coming out from Enjoy, realizing he's more useful down below than on Astro stairs where he got killed. Now Dan the man whipping out the shotgun, and when you get 2 with the C4 and 1 with the shotgun, what can you do? Sticks left last live on this Maverick. He knows Dan the man is still poised top floor as he does get the kill. Great shot from him. Now a 1v2 scenario, but with the minute 30 left on the clock, there's still a lot of time left for rotations and drone work, really, as Skippy actually gets dropped. That's a great shot from Sticks now, as he has control of the hallway, and a double kill from them in the round. Enjoy is so low on HP, but the headshot, the one-tap headshot, just the tightest of angle, able to thread the needle. And honestly, that is such an important kill and such a great kill, because now it's a 5-5 round count. Now either team, if they want to take it and not head into overtime, they need to win 2 in a row. Now Team Momento Mori heading back to Trophy Statuary to see what they can do with this round. Actually not going to Trophy Statuary, actually going to Aviator Games Room now. And it's quite a default setup coming out from Momento Mori. They have both the Mute and the Cade of Whiteness to actually deal with these main wall pushes from Study. Sticks, he is actually the only hard breacher now for ATK, is currently the Thermite, and I believe that was a reactionary pick, because Momento Mori wasn't taking any hard breach denial. But now they've suddenly opted to put Skippy on the Mute and Whiteness on the Cade. And with the only hard breacher being one, which you need the wall to have no hard breach denial, and the Thatcher being banned, that is a tough spot for ATK, to say the least. The attackers making quick work of clearing out the map, as incredible drone work already coming out, as well as cores are just spraying on into these windows, looking to enter from this toilet area down below the 90 drop down, which has been opened. Dan the man, he is currently playing in classical hallway, as well as I believe the Mute is currently playing in master bedroom, looking to see if he can get any aggressive picks. Jaeger down below in kitchen, and the rest of the players on site. ATK just taking it slow. Ash actually opening up into the roof onto the site As now looks like a clear coming out from ATK because they need to do something. They know the smoke is once again playing here, probably droned it out as Canis looking to use the Zofia charge, clear him out from down below once again, and a bit of damage done onto Dan the Man. Oh, my voice is shaky at the moment, but Dan the Man taking a bit of damage from down below. The Zofia inside of main lobby area, just destroying his shield already, doing that little bit of damage. Every little bit counts, but a lot of map control still in the hands of Momento Mori. But the sledge, he's coming up red stairs. If this mute doesn't watch his back, he could get killed, and get killed he does. That's a great kill for Causa, as now the first kill coming out in favor of ATK. This is Roma still, and that's Enjoy on the Jaeger. He's currently bottom red stairs, and he does get the sledge, as well as the C4 being chucked. That actually gets the thermite charge, but a kill coming out from JMS, he picks up Dan the Man, or either Skippy, I don't actually know which one got killed this time around, as now ATKs, they still have the man advantage. Already opened up the main breach into the bar area, looking to just swing wide. He does get the kill. IQ is dropped, but the plant going down. Now three players effectively left last live, as he does finish off the downed player. Mars Bars just dancing on sight behind that couch, does get killed by JMS on the Ash. Enjoy now left last live for his team on the Jaeger. He knows there's a player to his left. He does get the kill onto the Ash. A great kill coming out from him, a triple for him on the round. He will have to get the ace if he wants any hopes at winning this round. A player currently stacked on 90, and he now knows where he is. So he could theoretically take the 1v1 gunfight with a player that is currently playing on site. That is Canis on the, Sticks on the thermite. But a crossfire being held from Canis, he did rotate out of 90, getting the kill onto Enjoy, and ATK able to lock out the round, confirming at least an overtime play for them, because if they win the next one, they take it. If they don't, well, they still have overtime to work around. Heading to Trophy Statuary now once again. This will be where they will be fighting to the last man, because they really need this if they want to do anything with it. Okay, heading into it now. Momento Mori, they will have to make their last stand, because if they can't win this round, that's it for them in this tournament. And it would be sad to see, because these guys, they've been just playing so well. They knocked out Team Titan in a 7-0 round count, and, well, heading into Villa, I would say it's shaky, not at all. Both teams, they've just been playing at the top of their game. Honestly, it's been going round for round, blow for blow, and at the moment it could still fall either way, because it's looking very likely that we will be heading into overtime. But now Momento Mori, they are currently defending Trophy Statuary with almost exactly the same hold as we saw them hold previously. Both Whiteness in that walk-in closet area, and Dan the Man on the smoke, currently playing in bathroom. As a bit of early engagements now, Skippy taking a bit of damage in the side of this landing area, getting droned out from the study side. There's a player currently on his balcony in connector, but he gets fragged by the sledge, pushing into 90. Now 90 control in favor of ATK, as they look to take even more map control. Zofia, he is currently situated outside of the connector window. He can do a lot from this position, because now that they have droned out the player in Statuary, they could open up this wall into connector and get the frag onto him. As the tight angle being held, he does pre-fire into the angle, but I believe that is Whiteness on the angle. He's just dancing around in that position. He knows that they know where he is, but what can you do when you just get kills? And At the moment, his fragging capability has been showing. Sure, not the best of KD at the moment, but still doing a lot for his team. As now ATK looking to take a lot of map control, but a thorn in their side. Enjoy coming from 90. If they don't know of his position, he could prove to be very detrimental to their cause. ATK starting to push onto side, but the one kill coming out for Enjoy, but it's not enough. He does a lot of damage onto Corza, but now a 4-2 in favor of ATK as a double kill coming out from Leventus. Dan the man in whiteness. They need to make the final stand. They need to throw the Hail Mary if they want any chance at continuing their run in this African Rainbow Six League. In a 4v2 now, it's not looking good for them. They need to do something if they want to win this round, because ATK, they have all the map control they need. From here, they can just start using their utility and clearing it out. Smoke, only one canister left in his pocket, and a kill coming out from Whiteness. That's exactly what they need. And another coming out for Dan the man, but now in a 1v2 scenario, he has to reload the SMG-11. A player currently peeking the angle, and that's the attacker. That's Canis getting the final kill for his team, and that's a GG. Well played to both these teams. Honestly, both of them just at the top of their game, matching each other blow for blow, but in the end, ATK able to pull out in the lead, and you got to give it to both of these teams. Really well done, but in the end, ATK take it, and they will head further on in this African R6 League. Thank you so much for joining. This has been honestly one of the most entertaining games I've casted in a long time, because both these teams able to match each other just one for one, just trading blows, just doing what they need. And well, in the end, it did go in favor of Team ATK. Thank you so much for joining. We will be casting the rest of the games on the official African R6 League YouTube channel. Be sure to join there if you want to see the semi-final and finals action, which will be taking place later tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and cheers. Thank you so much for joining.